And now the starting lineup for the visiting. Mavericks.
And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. Wow, I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
Oh, to work with you, Kev, man, you're a legend. And it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Green is up there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Powell sets a screen for Green. 6 to shoot. Stolen. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Powell with a screen on Thompson. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Back to Powell. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A solid defender. Thompson has a lot of experience guarding the league's top perimeter players.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's Curry with the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Powell finds Kleber. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level. This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
And that one's good. Wiggins. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Clock is at 3. On its way from Curry for 2. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Curry against Irving. Curry dishes to Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Curry. Down low. Shot left block. Again, Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic looking it over. Powell for 3. Green with the rebound. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Green left side. Doncic with the steal. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 35 points last game out. Powell, no one around him. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Pass to Looney. Green kicks it to Looney. Green, the screen. Bobbed up there for Green. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And an overpowering first quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Dallas, Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. And Looney sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Warriors leading by 11. They set the pick. Curry from deep three-point land. They get the rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Powell. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Looney. Thompson right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Green with a screen for Kleba. Over Looney. Off the left rim and out.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Green missing. Warriors leading by 16. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in a big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my #1. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Doncic outside to the inside. And Cleveland slams it in.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Irving against Curry. Here's Looney. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And Kleba now top of the key. Green with a screen for Kleba. With the drive. And Kleba slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The Mavericks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Green finds Curry. There's the pick. They kick it out to Green. Off target from three-point range.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Curry, a screen on Kleba. Green, the pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land, Kleba with the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors lead by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all.
Well, I think for the Warriors, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one.
And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Warriors. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mario Saric is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Now Jones. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Hardy passes to Hardaway. To the right side. Here's Lively. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Paul for three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any five-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
To the paint. It's stolen by Sharks. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's Lively. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Jones. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Payton outside. Dishes to Paul. There's the pass to Moody. Now here's Saric. Kicks it out to Paul. Kuminga sets a screen for Paul. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Sharks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that.
Oh, wow! He's powerful.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 13. Down low. And that one's good. Hardy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kuminga the pass to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
And here's Hardy. He kicks to Hardaway. Hardaway sets a screen for Jones. Lets it go from deep. Hardaway, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Payton passes to Saric. Payton dishes to Kuminga. Payton with the screen for Kuminga. Back to Payton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pete got a hand on it. Pass to Hardy. Here's Lively. Second chance effort. Hardaway for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. And time for the short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Hardy. Jones is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Curry. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Payton passes to Moody. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's Kuminga, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Irving with the ball. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Irving's got his first points of the night. Thompson against Doncic. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Green. And the turnover again by Golden State.
First basketball.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Kleber, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Back to Green. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Green drives in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Thompson hammers it down.
A little bounce to the play. Okay, I see you get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
And on the way from Irving for 3, drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Curry passes to Looney. Curry, a screen on Powell. Driving the lane. Powell against Curry. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Green kicks to Powell. The kick out to Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Green against Green. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Kleber, the pass to Pop. Thompson for the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Warriors lead by 19. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
There's the pick from downtown. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. They're shooting 5 for 8.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Irving against Thompson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Kleba with the rebound. Now Irving. The 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a Warrior.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Green, so we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
Your support. We hope you have it.
basketball on 2K Sports. Nothing. We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the off-season storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
So here's the Clippers starting group. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Curry looking it over. That three's off the mark. Leonard against Thompson. Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
And maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness and what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
First one falls for him. Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible, Brent.
What a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
Wiggins, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard passes to Harden. Inside, Tucker. Now here's Zubac. George outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Curry from deep three-point land. That one falls. Looney's got his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Harden against Curry. Green with a screen on Harden, and here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to George. Back to Harden. Zubac finds Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Nails it from 3.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Here's Looney. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard passes to Tucker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Harden. Green with a screen on Harden. Back to Green. Wiggins outside, just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And here is Thompson. Looney, a screen on George. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Looney with the slam.
You're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Tucker with a screen on Wiggins. Leonard for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Here's the three. Thompson's shot is off.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And then Harden with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And here's Curry for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Ivica Zubac's out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. You know, Brent, we always hear Looney's teammates talk about his value to the team.
How about the dirty work that he does on a nightly basis? Rebound, setting screens, setting guys up with some pretty good passing because he's so familiar with the offense. This guy is in a perfect role with this squad.
That's good from Harden. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Wiggins looking around. Curry against Harden. On the attack, Curry. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
Leonard for three. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Curry. Money on the 19-footer. Curry's got 5.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Here's Tucker. Green covering. And stolen by Green. Here we go. All alone. Oh, stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. EA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. And Tucker gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3-ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
Green against Tucker. Draymond driving to the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
For three, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Pass to Thompson. Fires away from way outside. Now Curry, defended by Harden. Looney, the screen. Wiggins on the take. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The three is up. Golden State with a rebound. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Curry, he's open. Again, Golden State.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Outside for Harden. Down low. Back to Zubats. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Nice job by Zubats using his size and just making his presence felt.
And here's Thompson for three. That shot is off. Ooh, nice D from George. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Back to Tucker. Zubats, screen. Tucker, the pass to Zubats. Here's George, and George with the jam.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time, coming down the lane.
Green up top. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Tucker, and stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Right side Tucker. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Well, it's their style of play, their pace, so they feel comfortable running through their offense until they get a good look.
And now let's take a moment. And that's a wrap on.
One more time, fans. Let's hear it for your
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Dario Saric, Chris Paul out there with Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Peyton in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Well, Grant, in his Hall of Fame resume, just about the only thing missing from Chris Paul is the title.
And he had a shot in Phoenix, but while Golden State perhaps not the favorites, with these other future Hall of Famers, I think the opportunity remains.
Here's Plumlee. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 14. Robbed. In transition, here they come. Powell for three. The shot misses. The Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Moody. Outside Peyton. Paul into the lane. Peyton passes to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Saric with it to the paint. Here's Kuminga. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Boston, the pass to Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Golden State with the ball. A 12-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Petrushev. Westbrook outside. There's the screen. There's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Moody. Still no points. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Paul into the lane, drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got his first 2 points.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Plumlee, a screen on Kuminga. Pass to Plumlee. Saric with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
This one for three. No good on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Looks like this could be a bounce-back year for the Clippers, Brent, after they were knocked out early last season.
Yeah, you just shake your head and you think about this team not being healthy and how far they could go. But that's part of it, right? No PG or Kawhi late in the series. They're looking for some redemption this year, and you feel like it's their last shot.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Clippers call time here. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Warriors, second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Paul against Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Let's hear you if you want one. Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 16.
A minute 58 left in the third. And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Saric for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Saric has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors. 16.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. And there's the drive. Count it. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Paul. Here's Payton. And that one hits the back iron. Pass to Westbrook. Powell outside. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's in there. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Love it. Russell Westbrook, full attack mode right now and taking no prisoners.
Inside, here's Saric. And that one's drained from the low block. Saric has got 5. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Petrushev. He's watched by Kuminga.
Warriors foul.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Moody passes to Saric. 5 on the clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 23 seconds left in the third. Fader on the way. Payton, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
First personal foul. Team's 4.
He misses the free throw. And the Clippers will go for a different look here.
2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Green. And here's And so it's Los Angeles now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Bill. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So, on the floor for the Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Petrushev in at the four-man position. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside for Harden. Back to Zubac. And stolen by Green. Here's Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Wiggins got his first points in this one.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Harden against Curry. Pass to Petrushev. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Golden State basketball.
The Warriors trailing to the middle. Curry, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Wiggins with it. Harden picks him up. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to Curry. Green for three. And the Warriors with another three.
He doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. The Clippers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, after the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. Harden with a bucket.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Golden State foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Green finds Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
George feels it out a bit. And the jam by George.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Oh, George with a steal.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Going inside, and Harden with the slam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team's fourth.
Puts it up off the inbound. Harden from outside. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Curry for 3. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Warriors foul.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Curry with it. Harden picks him up. Wiggins for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tucker driving inside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. 5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
No good on the free throw.
Part of a dying breed, let's say. Ivica Zubac is a traditional 5. Is that okay? We can say that, right? Lives in the paint and not on the perimeter.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Looney, a screen on Harden. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Looney, the kick out. Curry, stolen by Harden.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
George against Curry. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And George with the jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the jam by George.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late.
Oh, did he? He did!
Wow, from way downtown. Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill.
Appreciates it. We wish you
for you here. No trick. It's the Doris opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the diehard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the 5. Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Stolen by Harden. Outside, George. Traps in the tray. George has got the first points up on the board here for the Clippers.
Now, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
And a deep three from Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden against Irving. Inside, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Mavericks making the shot. Down low, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Irving kicks to Doncic. They set the screen. Outside, Jones. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Tucker a screen. And Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Green. After the basket by Los Angeles. Jones, no luck.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
High post, Zubac. To the paint. It's intercepted. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to Jones. And here's Green outside. Jones, the pass to Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Tucker a screen. The 3 from George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Here's Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
George against Irving. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
And the first one drops. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue, Doris, to battle through injuries.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
Now, here's Green. He has 5 to the inside. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
A moment here to see some numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And so it's Dallas with it after the Clippers pick up 2. Offensive rebound. Green taking his time here. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Jones. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
George against Irving. Entered on the wing. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. George passes to Zubac. George against Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. And Doncic, here we go. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Harden. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clip. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Clippers?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Lively in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Tucker, still scoreless. Inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
George against Irving. Doncic right side. Jones, no one around him. That misses, at a chance to tie it there. Clippers leading by 3. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Now, here is Harden. Tucker a screen. Harden with it. Jones covering. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Green with a screen on Harden. They kick it out to Green for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got it all tied up now for the man.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And Doncic, here we go. Here's Irving. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
A nice shot by Irving. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Tucker, and that one drops. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Doncic dishes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Passes it to Lively. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Tucker. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for the Clippers, Paul George at the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Zubac, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Harden with the drive.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but...
And now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. We've got Plumlee. Powell is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Petrushev in at the 4-man position. Plumlee with the screen. Plumlee. No dice on the putback jam. Mavericks trail by 4. Williams passes to Hardy. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. For the finish. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Nicely done.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi likely managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And the second free throw, good. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Russell Westbrook may be the most difficult guard in the league. So smart, so tough.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, and it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Shots good by Williams.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And the Clippers call time here. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers third.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Westbrook surveying the D. Down low and stolen by Williams. Hardy passes to Curry. For the tie. And the bucket is good. 3-point. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You just never know what Russell Westbrook will do in the pick and roll. So excellent at making the right decision.
Pass to Pop for the lead. And Westbrook pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. A steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Curry. Buries it down low. Curry's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Hardy passes to Pop. And Curry has it in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season, changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence. Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
The kick out to Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Williams up on top. He's got 6. Hardy passes to Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence. which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Hardaway passes to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Boston. Driving in, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Clippers lead by... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Seth Curry is out there with Hardy, and it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside, George. And the pass to Tucker. Back to George. Tucker a screen. George passes to Tucker. Now here's Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Dallas calls timeout, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but...
Oh, that's unbelievable. You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Jones with the screen on Zubac. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Clippers leading by 5. Harden outside. Tucker dishes to George. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Tucker inside, defended by Jones, and that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the jam by Harden.
You see, in pick-and-roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult... It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
And George with this stuff.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lively, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Jones, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 7. Tucker finds Harden on the wing. Harden. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Irving passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Tucker a screen to the paint. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Takes a step back. Irving kicks to Jones. Here's the screen. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside. And so George will bring it up for L.A. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Inside, Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
So the Clippers with the win. Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the end.
Coming out to support our team tonight.
night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Now here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Memphis.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Irving against Wiggins. And it's Irving off the drive. Green with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And Dallas with possession. Back to Jones. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Grant, the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, BA, and the next step was surrounding them with the defense and floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Green against Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Thompson. Looney the screen. For 3. Powell with a steal. 3 on 3. Irving the pass to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Irving looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Now here's Curry. He played a great game against New Orleans. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Irving attacking. It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by Looney. And it's Irving missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Out to Thompson. Green for 3. Outside Curry. The 3. On target from range.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Irving, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Looney, a screen on Irving. The 3 from Thompson. And the Warriors with another 3.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Here's Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Looney with some nice D. It's Wiggins on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
You can't forget where Green is in transition because he keeps himself ready to score in these situations.
Jones with a screen on Wiggins.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Warriors leading. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson outside. Green, a screen. The three from Curry. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Pass to Irving. Powell outside. 30 seconds left to play in the first. It's deflected. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looney, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Back to Irving. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Looney. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
The size and strength of Thompson helping him there. Able to absorb the hit very well.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Jones from outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Looney, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Irving gets it to go.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Here's Doncic. Thompson with the block.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years.
Here's Looney. Outside for Green. It's stolen by Green. Jones with the ball, and Looney picks him up defensively, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Curry against Doncic. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Doncic is doubled. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. And he parries his first look.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. The kick out, Curry. The three. Unanswered three from Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Powell sets a screen. Green, the pass to Jones. Back to Green. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Thompson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Green against Doncic. Green on the attack. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. The three from Curry. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Powell's shot is off. Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-3 run. Curry passes to Wiggins. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic on the wing to the middle. Can't get it to drop. Green with the defensive effort. Fires from way outside. Oh, wow!
Whoa!
He drills it from deep.
Really testing the limits of his range there, B.A. Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
There's 6 seconds left in the second period. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Green's got 6 points.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Well, I think for the Warriors, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year?
And now let's take a look at our featured game. No surprise, Steph Curry was in fine form during that first half. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Hardy, and it's Holmes in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Saric, a screen on Curry. Back to Saric. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Curry, that's good. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
The kick out to Williams. With the drive for three, Hardaway. The rebound by Moody. Well, the Warriors' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. From deep three-point land, hits the three-pointer.
Oh, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer Holmes. No good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Holmes. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Holmes. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
8th in three-point shooting, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Here's Williams. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game. Paul passes to Payton. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. Payton finds Saric. Back to Payton. Saric, a screen. Payton passes to Paul. The three is up. Hardy grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Curry goes in. Pass to Holmes. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Payton. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Moody. Curry with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from three for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Warriors ball.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Chris Paul 4th.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Kuminga. Lets the three fly. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Uncovered. Good. Paul's gotten his first basket of the night.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it's smooth.
Curry passes to Holmes. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. But let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Paul passes to Saric. And here's Kuminga for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Irving. Give him 8. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Paul with it. From deep three-point range. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And don't go. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Looney the screen. Down low. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 19. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And Powell with the stuff.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Wiggins drives in. Doncic against Curry. From outside the arc. Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Thompson with it. Now here's Curry. Guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins from long range. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
And here's Curry for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And it's Green missing. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Wiggins for 3. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Irving finds Doncic. Here's Doncic on the drive. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Shot is good by Curry.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jones misses. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Wiggins passes to Curry. Looney the screen. Fires the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And it's Doncic missing. Golden State with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires away from way outside with the second effort, and Looney with the lay-in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
It's just a bad foul. Derek gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Back to Curry. Fires from way outside. Curry with another miss. Outside, Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Good on the second one. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the
everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. Well, here we are. You gotta love game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
He anticipates the contact, adjusts his body, and gets to finish. Curry, so frustrating to defend.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Passes it to Tucker. Leonard with a screen on Green. Tucker the pass to Leonard. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot blocking threat.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat. Didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
And George gets it to go.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Curry, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Wiggins against Leonard. Takes it inside. Here's Tucker. The pass to Zubats. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Leonard, that's for 2.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
On its way from Curry for 2. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Harden finds Zubats. And the basket by Harden.
Great dime from Zubats. He understands when he should look to give it up.
Curry against Harden. Beyond the arc. Again, Curry missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard attacking. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Wiggins from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Tucker dishes to Harden. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Tucker. Zubats a screen on Green. Tucker the pass to Zubats. And no good. Warriors leading by 4. And Curry has it in the corner. 1:29 left to play in the first. To the middle. Curry on the wing. Wiggins outside. Green in the post. Working on Zubats. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thompson against George. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry looking around. Down low. Looney finds Thompson. Curry wide open. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. trail by 10. Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. Looking to end the run. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry a screen on Leonard. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
For your Clippers, break.
Harden with it. And he drives in. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Wiggins. Here's Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Looney for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac the pass to George. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. George has got 6.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Tucker. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, that's an aggressive move by Wiggins. Physical with the finish, and you know the coach loves to see that.
Back to Tucker. He dishes it to Harden. Six to shoot over Curry. Harden's shot is off. Warriors leading by 9. Curry kicks to Wiggins from the arc. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
All along, Tucker with the easy finish.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Kicks it out to Wiggins. To the inside. Looney, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Kicks it out to Harden. A 3-ball. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green, missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
And looking now at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season. Last season, checking in at 29 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Passes to Kuminga. Stolen by Tucker. From deep, George. George grabs the board. Warriors leading by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Paul passes to Kuminga. Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Leonard kicks it to Tucker. Launches it from deep. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 12. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Hello. Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last?
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Clippers. That is more than enough of...
One more time, fans. Let's hear it for you.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell, Russell Westbrook out there with Plumlee, and it's Petrushev in at power forward. Charge inside. Guarded by Powell, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Clippers trail by 12. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right. Winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. Powell, the pass to Westbrook. And Plumlee kicks to Westbrook. The pass to Petrushev. It's rebounded by Paul.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sit Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Powell driving inside. You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor. You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
And there's the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can...
Previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's the triple. Austin, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. The shot's good from Plumlee.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Hit by Kuminga. Here's Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Petrushev, the pass to Powell. Here's the break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. It's tipped. Outside Westbrook. Austin the pass to Westbrook. Pass to Petrushev. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Kuminga. D right on him. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Boston.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the wide open shot from Paul drains the three-pointer. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Westbrook, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Charge, just screen on Westbrook. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. Out left to the wing. Here's Boston. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Shooting 2.
Saric nails them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Ball against Westbrook. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Stolen away. And here we go. Here's Petrushev. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Kuminga dishes to Payton. Ball outside. Saric passes to Kuminga. Westbrook with the steal. With one on the clock. The shot comes out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. The Clippers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Leonard kicks it to Tucker. Stolen by Thompson. Green passes to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Harden. Zubac trying to break loose. And the jam by Harden.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Here's Moody to the paint. Saric passes to Moody. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And so Harden will bring it up for L.A. Tucker the pass to Harden. Releases. That one wide left. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Count it, good. 8 points for Chris Paul.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Zubac finds Leonard. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuminga. One-on-one fast break. Here's Payton. Again, Golden State.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Warriors on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
And the basket by Payton.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden with the stop.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Now, here's Moody, defended by George. Ball fires from way outside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Leonard. Tucker the pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Three-pointer. George grabs the board. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Moody. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
He makes it look so easy. What a finish in there by Zubac.
George, a screen on George. Launches from deep. Payton outside. Kicks it to Saric from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Now here's Payton, guarded by Tucker. No good from Payton. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andrew Wiggins.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him, and that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Curry, fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
2. Well, granted, our Halloween matchup here. You think the favored team could be in for a scare?
A scare? Yeah, well, this is a night where it feels like just about anything can happen. So, BA, I expect tricks from both sides, and we'll see who's treated with a win.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. Dwight Powell out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Irving, the pass to Powell. Outside for Green. Outside Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. It's rising up off the ground.
Zubac with a screen on Doncic. Here's George. And he buries his first look.
Well, keep it or dish it. Those are the decisions Paul George is trying to make, and he makes the right one there.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Irving. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Tucker with a screen on Doncic. George with it. He's picked up by Jones. Tucker. Leonard against Green. Leonard passes to Harden. 6 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Green. Leonard's got room. Offensive rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Irving. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here he goes. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Green against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. Guarded now by George. Irving, the pass to Jones. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Here's Harden. Count it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Count it.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
George against Doncic.
Maverick foul. Derrick Jones Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Irving attacking. Pass to Doncic. Jones with a screen on George. Leonard against Green. Clock at 6. Over Leonard. And it's Green missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
They get so much effort and energy from Zubac, especially on the glass, Brent.
Well, he's the kind of guy, BA, I don't think any other opponent wants to face on a given night. A relentless big man that's physical, that plays around the rim, that doesn't mind contact. This guy's willing to sacrifice his body every minute he's on the floor.
Zubac with a screen on Jones. Tucker drives it in. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Here's Leonard following the score by Dallas. 4-3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they're on the run.
Walking foul called on Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
And Kawhi pretty solid from the line, and there's been a natural progression to him being effective from the free throw stripe.
Here's Doncic. 35 points his last game. Oh, a clear foul there. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
Man, as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Third team foul.
At the line for LA.
And he knocks down the first one.
For a free throw. 2 shots.
And Leonard drops them both. Here's Doncic. 4 seconds left. And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Good if it goes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Score, your Clippers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. Derek Jones is out there with Josh Green, and it's Powell in at the 5, down low. Throws it down, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
1 shot.
In a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Irving. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Clippers trail. You know, when the Clippers first moved to L.A., people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. not necessarily the case.
BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, powerful owner, a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Irving, the pass to Jones. Powell sets a screen. Jones in the post. Checked by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie, understanding the shot clock there, does not get rattled and knocks one down.
Up top, George. Guarded by Doncic. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Here's Green. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Well, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
And Doncic with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Harden drives in, and he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried.
James Harden, 2 shots.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Clippers third.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
Doncic against George.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. Launches a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Green, the pass to Jones. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Jones has got 6 points.
Josh Green.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce. So it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
And they doubled up Irving. Powell outside. Outside Jones. Powell, a screen on Harden. Here's Doncic, driving in. Count it, good. Give him 8 points now.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Harden. Tucker with a screen. Harden, the pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
As this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Tucker, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And then Harden with the jam.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Jones with a screen on George. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we...
And guys, let's take a look now at that first half from James Harden. He's done a great job orchestrating this offense. Thanks for tuning in.
One more time, fans. Let's hear it for you.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Mason Plumlee, Russell Westbrook out there with Norman Powell. And it's Petrushev in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the line for 2.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Second, Mason Plumlee.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardy. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardy's got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
The kick out to Williams. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. It's a close game here in LA. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort. And the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Petrushev. Westbrook outside. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Lively. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Hardy. For the tie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line
And he
for
drops it first.
Lively. Shooting 2.
No good on the second free throw. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Powell against Hardaway. The drive by Powell. Good on the shot. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Outside Curry. To the left side wing. For 3, Hardy. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just about 43% in the third. Here's Hardy, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Lively. And he slams it in one-handed.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's the pick. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Williams. They get it again. Powell outside. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the inside. Powell against Hardaway. Powell passes to Plumlee. Here's Petrushev. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Petrushev to the middle. Second shot opportunity. And Powell with the lay-in. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long-range stuff. And make it easy on yourself.
Hardaway, the pass to Hardy. Outside, Williams. Outside Hardaway, beyond the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the LA Clippers. Boston, pass to Powell. And here's Westbrook. Takes it inside. And Westbrook slams it home.
Love it. Russell Westbrook, full attack mode right now and taking no prisoners.
Williams from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Hardy is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Lively in at the 5. Boston, the pass to Powell. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Boston. Powell outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot's good by Petrushev. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And Dallas calls time here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Mavericks with some changes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the ring. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
From the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. Second personal foul.
The Clippers in the lead. Harden surveying the D. Tucker with a screen on Irving. Inside, and stolen by Jones. Irving against Tucker. Back to Jones. Takes a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Kicks it to George. Tucker with a screen on Doncic. George for 3. Tucker up top. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here comes Luka. And Doncic with the jam.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Zubac with a screen on Irving. Harden, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac's number there. 7 feet. Get shots off in big moments.
George against Doncic. Powell. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tucker with a screen on Irving. 3-pointer, Harden. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Doncic against Zubac. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Tucker with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Tucker. That one no good. Jones with some nice D. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th quarter. There's the drive. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard passes to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy. Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Zubac with a screen on Doncic. George passes to Zubac. Outside for Harden. There's the 3. And nails the tray.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Out to Powell on the wing. Green. He takes it in. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Tipped. Lays out.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
The drive by Powell. Fires from deep. And he drills the triple.
3-point basket.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Leonard. Tucker with a screen on Green. Leonard. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this.
Be sure to make it home safely.